What's one of the worst pieces of financial advice that you've ever been given?
You know, you'd given me some questions that we were going to go over, and I had to think about that, but not very long. WorldCom. Yeah, get you some WorldCom, because it's coming back. Right, it's coming back. So, you know, it may be valued at 2 cents now, but invest, because there's, you know, it's too big to fail. That was before people were too big to fail. So, very simply, WorldCom, worst financial advice I ever got. I invested and lost every
all
minute.
of it.
Yeah, all of it.
Hopefully, you didn't invest too much into it.
You could invest $100 and you'd have half the company. Yeah, really,
it would have been gone.
So yeah, but it was not a whole lot there.
Yeah, well, that was unfortunately probably some not sound advice.
That was not sound advice at all. No,
I've found through the years that the idea of saying things like "Don't worry, it'll come back" is a really sort of dismissive and flippant response to people's hard-earned dollars. They don't like to hear that. And it may be, you may be able to make a case for that in a broad sense, but that's being smart with your investments over a diversified portfolio. It likely will come back, but it never makes anybody feel any better in the moment. So we sort of stricken that from the record. I don't tend to say things like, "Don't worry, it'll come back."
Very
anymore.
good.
It's
Very
not
good.
It's not a good position to have.
Right.
What about the best piece of financial advice you've ever been given?
When my Aunt Jean had lost my Uncle Paul, her husband, they found a financial planner. And actually, it was before my Uncle Paul passed away. He was in the funeral home business up in Colonial Beach, Virginia.
Okay.
And he got a financial planner. And they sat down and mapped out a plan. And my mom and dad had never done that. They had a great attorney here, and they had wills, but they didn't have a plan. And they did not have a financial planner working with them. So when my Uncle Paul passed away and my Aunt Jean was well taken care of by this financial planner, my mother and father took note of that.
Yes.
And said, let's engage a financial planner. Let's find somebody to do this work who knows what they're doing. Where my father may have known furniture very well and have done a great job in that, he wanted somebody, because he saw the example of this, and let's get somebody to do this. And that has come down through the family. So even though an investment for me is probably another topping on my pizza, I don't have a lot of money. You know, I work in radio, right? But the best probably advice I ever got was work with a financial planner. And I work with a certified financial planner who helps me with my investments, as meager as they are. And I don't have to worry about it, because that part of my life I don't worry about. What little bit now I have, of course, invested. You know, my 3% is matched by the company's 3%, and you know, you never miss it. And then you open a statement one day, it's like, wow,
hey, got to save some money.
Yeah, I got some money. You know, and this is cool and this is good. But having a financial, and I'm not just saying it because it is the best. But I had to think about that. What is the best financial advice I ever got? And it came not from somebody greeting me on the street or a relationship or a mailer, an income that came from family experience when I saw my mom and dad be able to use a financial planner to help them through some very difficult. I really haven't shared this. I just thought of this. I don't know where our family would be right now after the death of my father had we not had what I consider to be an excellent financial planner who helped us, a great attorney as well. I'll mention Charles Dixon. He was the family attorney.
One of the best.
Yeah, and he was the guy who, just going back for a minute, he was the guy who came to me and said, we want to put in a city walk, we want to do this, we want to, and we need you on our side. It's the only time I've ever gotten behind a political issue is because Charles Dixon asked me to.
Yep.
And he said, we need you behind this, and we need to institute this. And what do you say to Charlie Dixon? Yes, sir.
Yes.
That's what you say. Right. Yes, sir.
Yep.
Yeah. So, but getting a financial planner. So now I don't worry about it. What meager funds I have, I know are being well taken care of. And I'll look at that when retirement comes down the road, and I'll know that that's taken care of. And that really is to anybody, no matter what their funds look like, no matter where they are in life, whether they're just starting or whether they're finishing up, get a financial planner, because whatever area of expertise you may have, you probably don't have the expertise that a paid professional does. So get a financial advisor, get somebody that you trust, and let them handle that part of your life. And then you can go have fun playing radio.
That's a great commercial for us. Thank you for that.